Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in our live with Dana Wilkie and Jason. We had over 1,500 people in the room to talk about Beverly Hills Part 4 of the reunion. It's officially over. No need to cry and wait anymore. It's done. Now we're on to season 12. They're filming it, so we're done talking about Beverly Hills for a while. However, we're back to talk about today. Nene Leakes is addressing a possible return. She addressed this on The Real. I'm so interested to go through this with you. Guys, we have all the details. A return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Nene is addressing a Real Housewives of Atlanta return. We are completely shocked by this, but she said, actually, interestingly enough, she said, I am more than happy to return because I have some unfinished business to address with these ladies. She said, yeah, sure, I'll return to the show. I'm okay with returning to the show as long as we can work through a few things. Now, she is being slammed by fans on Twitter right now because some think that this is a little bit of a hypocritical move, only because she completely trashed the network and said that there were some things that she went through with the network that she didn't agree. She felt like she was mistreated, and fans are questioning, well, if you were so mistreated, then why would you plan to make a return? I feel like we have to back off a little bit, only because this woman's husband just passed away. She's probably trying to figure out what's next for me. What am I doing now? And Real Housewives of Atlanta, really, Nene was vital in building the whole franchise to begin with. Now, do I think that she would ever return as a friend of the show? No. I think that she's too far up on the payroll to even do that or even entertain the idea of returning as a friend of. But could I see her returning as a full-time housewife? Yes, absolutely. But after slamming Andy Cohen, the network, NBC, and Bravo, I don't know how likely that is to happen. However, producers, the network, Andy, and Bravo all know by bringing Nene Leakes back to the show, that could encourage very, very, very high ratings. Nene Leakes does bring it. She doesn't care. She doesn't hold back. She says what she wants and what's on her mind, and she's completely unapologetic throughout the process, which is one reason why people love her on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She added to the conversation, I'm happy to return to the show, and besides, I have a lot of unfinished business with a couple of the women that they confirmed on the show. Nene also said before that can happen, I would definitely need to sit down with executive producers. She said, I think Andy and I were really close for a really, really, really long time. And I love Benny too, and helped pay for his baby shower and all of those things. I didn't know that she helped pay for Andy Cohen's baby shower. She said, I think that Andy and I need to have a sit down and talk, and then we're off to the races. This is her letting us know that they're probably already in communication. They're going to bring her in, surprise us the same way they brought in, Nicki Minaj to the reunion and surprised us. Usually I feel like this is for total shock factor. This is something that is going to get the fans completely excited. They just lost a huge frontrunner for the show, Porsha Williams. We know if Porsha Williams had returned to the show, then Kenya Moore, Marlo Hampton, the women were waiting to just eat her up about her engagement to Simon Gobadia, the way she met him, and because he was married to one of the friends of the show last season. Yeah, the women were going to completely eat her alive, rip her apart, build her up like a Lego house, and then break her down. Well, since she's out of the equation, now we have Marlo, Sheree, Drew Sidora, Candy Burris, Kenya Moore, and 3 newbies we're hearing, or 2 newbies. But the point is, what are we actually excited about? Yes, I think Sheree Whitfield brings a lot, but I also know that Nene Leakes would really do the damn thing. I am a huge advocate of bringing Nene back to the show, even though she did say what she said about Bravo. She's allowed to speak her piece if that's how she felt like she was treated and something was going on behind the production that we didn't know about. And she wanted to let the world know, okay, yes, you're going against the network. However, she wanted these things to be fixed. So if they can fix them for her and she can come back and she doesn't have to deal with these same problems, I think, yeah, I agree. I think that would be a great way for her to return. Now, Nene Leakes did announce her exit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta in September of 2020 after being on the show from seasons 1 through 7 and then 10 through 12. She said, I have been on an extremely, extremely long, tiring, exhausting, and emotional negotiation. She said there's been a lot of emotion flying from both sides, and it's been hard. Well, right after that, there were a few messages that came out alluding to her mistreatment. She did share this on her YouTube channel, and that's exactly what we've been talking about for the last few minutes. In one Twitter exchange, Nene Leakes actually suggested that the network didn't think she deserved to work at all in any capacity. When a fan asked her, had she been forced to leave, she said, yes, they definitely did force me. She also seemingly called out Andy Cohen after Wendy Williams dissed her for needing dramatic attention on an episode of Watch What Happens Live that September. Now, Nene actually tweeted to Andy Cohen and said, keep trying me, sir, and I'm going to let the world know who you really are. The racist is the master manipulator. They're using me for ratings like they have always done. She was pissed. When she left, she mentioned it all. In true Bethany Frankel fashion, mention it all. That's exactly what she did. She was mad. She was fuming. She was livid. Again, I can't say that I blame her. Andy Cohen did reveal in Dave Quinn's Not All Diamonds and Rosé, this damn book that is causing controversy everywhere, that he was really sad about how his relationship ended with Nene. He continued on about the year 2020 was a horrible year for so many reasons, but the dissolution of my friendship with Nene was heartbreaking at that time. During her time off, obviously, we know that Nene Leakes lost her husband, Greg, unfortunately, to a battle with colon cancer. That was terrible, but we know currently that the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 has started filming without her. That's not to say, because they literally just started filming, that is not to say that they can't just add her in there. She is still very much so a part of Atlanta. She's still a part of these social circles. She knows all of the women. And if she showed up, the women would be livid. Some of them would welcome her with open arms, but a lot of them would be like, what is she doing back here on our show? And Nene would be like, no, this is the Nene show. It's not the Marlo, Kenya, Sheree, Drew Sidora, Candy Burris show. So I'm here to check you. I need this. I need this. I need this especially because Orange County, New York, Dallas, the ratings were in the garbage can, and Nene and Atlanta and Beverly Hills and Potomac, I know that they can bring it. And I think adding that extra element of Nene to the show would really solidify that and make sure that we get the ratings that we deserve, the franchise that we deserve, because mind you, Real Housewives of Atlanta was one of the highest rated franchises on the network to begin with. Guys, I don't want to just give you all of this information and not ask your opinion. What are your thoughts about a potential return from Nene and her confirming that she would go ahead and run with it as long as she has a few conversations with Andy Cohen and the network? Do you think she's letting us know that she will be back for season 14? Or do you think that this is just her in an attempt to get back on the show and she knows maybe she said too much and it'll never happen? I know you guys have all the opinions, so go ahead and do that. Don't forget, tonight we are going live for Hot Messy Topics at 6 p.m. Eastern. That is 3 p.m. Pacific. It's a subscribers only live chat. We will be talking about all of this and so much more. So if you guys aren't subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to smash that like button. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.